Okay, now let's go ahead and reinforce angle relationships. So the different types of angle relationships are, there's three of them. We have vertical angles, we have linear pairs, and we have a thing called complementary angles. Vertical angles, when that occurs, it is going to be angle equals angle. When linear pairs occur, it is going to be angle plus angle 180. When it's complementary, it's going to be angle plus angle equals 90. You gotta decide with the angles that are given, which of these three it is. Okay, vertical angles are those bow tie angles that are right across the way from each other. Linear pairs are two angles that butt against each other and make a straight line. And complementary angles are two angles that make 90 degrees. So let's go ahead and figure out what they give us. First that, EKH. So that's EKH into this angle right here. FKG. So that is this angle right here. And then finally, EKF. That is here, right here. We do not necessarily have to use all three expressions. It's not necessary. We only have to use two of them. So we could solve this in two ways. Notice that the thing about the star, these two angles right here are what we call vertical angles. They are across from each other and they make that bow tie. So to find x, I can set this angle equal to this angle. Okay? This is because they are vertical angles. So let's go ahead and, well, before I solve that, let's go ahead and look at, now I'm going to put dots. Another way that you can solve this is that these two angles are linear pairs. Notice I'm about to trace with my pen and straight angle, which equals 180. Notice that these two angles that my pointer and thumb is on, make that 180 degree angle. So I can use the idea that those two angles plus angle equals 180. So I can set up this equation. Either or works. It doesn't matter which way you find x. I just want to show that they both work. This is because it is a linear pair. So let's go ahead and solve these. Let's subtract the 2x. We get x, add the 4, 10. And if I do this, I'm going to cross my fingers, then I get the same thing. Collect like terms, 14x, x plus 34, 40, equals 180. Subtract the 40 over 140, divide by 14, x equals 2. So notice I get both. Okay? These angles are vertical angles, so we're going to set them equal to each other. Or you could set these, add them up and set them equal to 180 because they're a linear pair. It doesn't matter which way you get x. Both work. So, x equals 10. What relationship did you use to set up that equation? Well, on the left one we use vertical angles, while on the right one we use linear pairs. Find all three angles after you found So for this step, we're going to just plug x back in. So we're going to plug 10 back in. This one we get, for EKH, we get 26. This one, we also get 26, which makes sense because they both have to be equal to each other for them to be vertical angles. And then the last one, we get 154, which makes sense because 154 plus 26 is 180, and they need to equal 180. So that is my reinforcement on angle relationships. Vertical angles, set them equal to each other. Those are your bow tie angles. Your linear pairs are two angles next to each other and make a straight angle. Straight angle is equal to 180, so angle plus angle equals 180. Our complementary, when angle plus angle equals 90, which in our world, if you ever saw that, you'll have a right angle denoted by a box in the corner, and boom. So this angle plus this angle equals 90 degrees. So you might run into that also.